As a baseball coach, I needed to look after the safety of my players. As their coach, I was responsible for their physical safety, their health, and the facility safety, making sure they had the proper equipment to protect themselves, protect their bodies. They had to have plenty of hydration, water, Gatorade. They needed to have first aid available. And I also had to inspect the field, check to make sure it was playable and safe, both for my players and any teams that we were hosting. If any of those risked my players, we had to determine if the practice or the game would have to be postponed or even played, or what would need to be done to reduce that risk to those players. Risk management for salespeople, whether you're a principal-led sales or you have a dedicated salesperson, is a reality. Ever-changing market conditions, the way our prospects and our clients buy from us, and competition are a few examples which make sales dynamic. Sales risk is centered on proactively identifying and mitigating pitfalls that may impede sales success. Let's touch all the bases on common pitfalls in sales, and I'll even provide some ideas on how to avoid them in sales for our IT services business. 1. Insufficient training and underdeveloped sales skills. We need to mitigate this by having sales training programs to enhance sales teams' competencies. Weekly in-house sales meetings, one-on-ones with our sales employees to help them with this, to role play. 2. Overlooking our competition. Here's a big one. Neglecting to monitor the changes in the tech market can lead the sales teams into traps that are set by our competition. We need to mitigate this by having a log of all your competitors. What do they do well? A SWOT analysis, if you're not familiar with that, that's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats on our competitors. Know their strengths, know their weaknesses, implement a plan to actually flip the script and set traps for them. 3. Knowing who our buyers are. Who's our target industry, first and foremost, and who are the people inside that industry that we need to talk to? Sales is a relationship based on role play between buyers and salesperson. Far too often, salespeople are playing the wrong parts. They're acting like the sellers when we should be really thinking about the buyers. We want to mitigate this by knowing who the buyers are in our target client industry, know how their job is measured, and what their biggest challenges are. 4. Ignoring or not acquiring client feedback. Not knowing what problems we solve for our target client. What's the 2 to 3 problems that they have? Knowing what results our solutions create. So we don't fall into that commodity trap and we're talking about how great our people are, how great our service is, and all the fantastic tools that we sell. We need to mitigate this by talking to our existing clients. Get feedback from them on how you've helped them. Be able to turn this information into stories to be able to articulate your value and have a conversation with people. Don't just write this stuff down. Role play it. Consistently add this topic to your sales meetings. Getting new clients is hard. Risk management can positively impact sales teams' performance by minimizing uncertainties, avoiding traps that are set by your competition, capitalizing on opportunities, and maximizing revenue generation. So, be a coach and get your team in the best condition and have the right equipment for them to win, and be protected on the playing field of sales.